The following demonstration of a DoubleTrac fitting assembly used in an above-ground application is for reference only and not suitable for official training. Requirements may vary based on installation specifics. The DoubleTrac design and installation guide must be followed in conjunction with state and federal regulations. To begin assembly of the DoubleTrac fitting, start by placing a mark 3 inches from the end of the pipe. Using a tubing cutter with a DoubleTrac cutting wheel, score the outer jacket approximately 3/4 of the way through the jacket circumference. Use extreme caution not to cut or score the stainless corrugated pipe. Finish cutting through the outer jacket down to the stainless corrugated pipe using a sharp utility knife. Remove the loose portion of the outer jacket. Loosen all cap screws and separate the 3 sections of the DoubleTrac fitting. Slide the middle section of the fitting onto the DoubleTrac pipe until it bottoms out against the outer jacket. Place 1 split ring in the corrugation closest to the middle section of the fitting. Ensure the split ring drops into the first corrugation freely. Place a mark on the top of the first 2 corrugations that are past the split ring. Remove the split ring and middle section of the fitting and cut through the corrugated pipe using a tubing cutter with a sharp DoubleTrac cutting wheel. The cut must be centered in the valley between the 2 marked corrugations. Use full circular strokes in one direction and tighten roller pressure slightly after each revolution. Do not over-tighten the roller, which may flatten the corrugations. When making the final cut, do not cut DoubleTrac with a reciprocating saw or hacksaw. Finishing the cut by twisting or pulling the cut section of corrugated pipe may cause an improper seat. Take the back flange, inspect and ensure the pusher ring, spiral retaining ring, and square profile rear seal are installed. Slide the back flange onto the DoubleTrac piping. Take the middle section and inspect the inner and outer O-rings for damage. Ensure the beveled edge of the jacket lock faces outward. Slide the middle section onto the pipe until it bottoms out against the outer jacket and insert the split rings into the valley of the first corrugation closest to the middle section of the fitting. Slide the back and middle section of the fitting up until the split rings are covered by the fitting. Apply an anti-galling agent on the cap screws and insert cap screws into the back section of the fitting. Hand tighten into the front adapter to allow the DoubleTrac fitting to swivel. To affix DoubleTrac NPT fitting onto existing piping, first apply pipe dope or a lubricating thread sealant to the NPT thread. Next, use a pipe wrench to swivel the DoubleTrac fitting until tight. Tighten all cap screws in an alternating pattern. For 1-inch DoubleTrac, tighten cap screws to a torque value of 30 foot-pounds. For 1.5-inch and 2-inch DoubleTrac, tighten cap screws to a torque value of 50 foot-pounds. Next, tightness testing of DoubleTrac's secondary containment must be performed. Install a pressure gauge in the secondary port of one end fitting and a Schrader valve in the secondary port of the other end fitting. Pressurize the interstitial space with air up to 50 psi for a minimum of 30 minutes. No signs of pressure loss is allowed. For final tightness testing, it is recommended that a secondary test is performed that shows no signs of pressure loss for a minimum of 12 hours. Once final pressure test is complete, remove pressure gauge and Schrader valve. For an above-ground application, a continuous monitoring system must be installed in the secondary port. Based on installation specifics, either a secondary plug, check valve, or continuous monitoring system must be installed to complete the installation.